Assalamu alaikum students. Hope you all are safe, sound. Okay, now let's begin with the chapter. Chapter number 1. Basics of Information Technology. In this chapter, students, we have completed two very important subtopics. Which were those? Yes, remember which topics we have completed? The very first we had seen what? IT and ICT, that is information technology and information communication technology, and the second one is the data and information. These two topics we have completed in our last two lectures. Okay, students. Now we'll begin with the need of information. Why there is a need of information? Need of information. Then we'll see a few concepts used under IT. Okay, now before that we'll just see, it's a very small topic, need of information in your textbook. Okay. Need of information. Students, here it is given that information is required to take short-term and long-term decisions, and also to make strategic decisions in an organization. Okay, since we live in the information age, so information technology has become a part of our everyday life. Okay, students, so information is basically needed for what purpose, students? For short-term and long-term decisions. Short-term and long-term decisions. Okay, students. So, and even to make strategic decisions in an organization. According to strategy, what the organization has to decide, okay, for the benefit of the company, okay, for the organization. So strategic decision is also a very important factor of any organization. Okay, so short-term and long-term decision taking. As here we can say that since we are living in the information age, so information technology has become a part and parcel of our everyday life, students. So information allows us to have the intellectual development, which leads to academic credibility, the development of subject knowledge, leading to an ability to discuss your subject with authority, okay, and to have the research, and then to take a decision on the basis of research. Means so many things which you need to have with the help of information. So it gives you the intellectual development. Okay, intellectual development. So that you can take the decisions. Okay, so that's why there is a need of your information. Okay, and this intellectual development, it leads to academic credibility. Okay, students, so that's why the information is very much needed, okay, So basically you have to remember that this information is required to take short and long term decisions, and also to make strategic decisions in an organizations. Okay, so information age is a very important age nowadays. Okay, that means information technology has become a part of our life, students. So it also makes our intellectual to develop. Okay, so that we can just lead to academic credibility, to development of subject knowledge, leading to an ability, okay, to discuss your subject. Okay, that, and even you can have the, if you are doing any research, you can take the decision on the basis of your research, that what type of research can be beneficial, okay, for the society, for your career and so on. Okay, students, now this is just the basics of need of information. Now we'll just see various concepts used under IT. Okay, various concepts used under IT, that is the information technology. Okay, students, before learning the information technology, basics of information technology, we have to learn some important concepts of information technology. Okay, so I'll just make you learn today only computer. We'll just see only computer. We'll just slowly we'll just see all the concepts. So we'll just study computer in this lecture. As I know that everybody is aware of the computer, you all have seen the computer. Okay, so and you might aware of the computer, students. So I'll just show you one image of computer. Okay, computer are the images of computer. Now the technology has advanced so much, students. Now you have so many types of computers with different configurations, very high configuration, students. Okay, so here we don't want to buy, so I'm just closing this. We just see this, the computer, and these are the peripherals of the computer, students. So computer, a very important concept of your information technology. Okay, nowadays I know that you people are having your laptops and Android smartphones, okay, which is doing the task of a computer. Okay, students, but computer plays a very important role still, because many things which you can see very clearly on computer is not at all accessible, or very rarely accessible on your mobile phones. Okay, so and in schools and offices, computers are there to do different tasks. Okay, just see this, different types of computers are there: the system unit, output devices, input devices, storage. Okay, so these are the peripherals which is needed. Okay, a system to be connected to the main unit. Okay, all the peripherals are connected together to perform certain tasks, because without your system, the software and the hardware, your computer is just a dumb machine, student. It won't be able to do any task. Okay, student. So the word computer is derived from a Latin word computere or computare, which means to calculate, to count, to sum up, or to think together. Okay, students, what is, so hope you have seen this computer. Okay, now we'll just move on to our whiteboard. Okay, now computer. What is computer, students? The very first topic which we are going to study in this, the computer. Just now we had seen the image of the computer. Now computer, we'll just have the definition or one small para of the computer. The word computer is derived from a Latin word computare. Okay, Latin word computare. Okay, students, this is a word, a Latin word. Okay, and from this word the computer word has been derived. Okay, it means what? It means to calculate, to count, to sum up, or to think together. To think together. Okay, so this is the meaning of the Latin word computare, from which computer has been derived. The computer word has been derived. So what is computer, students? It is an electronic device which accepts input from the user, processes it according to the instructions given to it, and gives the required result in the form of output. Okay, this is a computer. When we used to study in school, students, we have studied what is computer. Computer is an electronic machine. Yes, we have studied this only in our school days. Apart from this, we were not knowing okay, the meaning or the definition can be much more elaborative. Okay, we have studied only computer is an electronic machine. It runs on electricity. Okay, students, so that is not the full definition of the computer. The full definition of a computer is what, students? It is an electronic device or machine which accepts input from the user. That means from the user means we, whatever commands we are giving, okay, and it processes it according to the instructions, okay, given to it, and gives the required result in the form of output. That is the result which we are getting in the form of output. It can be your printout, your soft copy, your hard copy, the audios, the videos, images, whatever, students. Okay, in the form of output, whatever we are getting as a result, that is the task of a computer. And this is the full definition of a computer. I'm going to just write it down. What is computer? It is an electronic device or machine, we can say, which accepts input from the user, processes it according to the instructions given to it, and gives the required result. In the form of output. Okay, students, so this is the definition, the complete definition of the computer. Okay, and in our school, students, we have seen the block diagram also of a computer. Anybody remembered? Okay, since first standard till 10th standard, we have studied this block diagram only. I'm just trying to make it in. Let's see if I'm able to make it. Okay, then okay, then your input device, then output device. Okay, students. So we have studied this block diagram of the computer. Okay, and it gives you this is the input device. And this is the output device. And here we were having something like memory, ALU, I think it's up. This is ALU, arithmetic logic unit, and this is CU, control unit. Okay, your computer has been divided into 3 parts, and this whole system is your CPU, that is the central processing unit. Yes, this is a very simple block diagram. Okay, I just made it just to make you remember the school days, and nothing is, it is not in your chapter, students. Okay, just to make you understand. And this is the block diagram. So here, what computer? It is an electronic machine device which accepts input from the user. This is the input which is going from the user. Okay, and it gets processed in this machine, that is the central processing unit, CPU. Okay, according to the instructions given to it. And then what? It gives the required result in the form of output. Okay, this is the result, students. This is the result. Okay, that is the output. And the output devices, students, you can have the speaker, your printer, means from speaker you're getting the sound, printer you're getting the printouts. Okay, the soft copy, the hard copy, means so many things are there in the form of result. Okay, so output devices, the monitor, okay, they are the components of the system, the computer system, to give you the result. Okay, so this is what, this is the computer. Okay, students. So the various concepts under IT, students. So here I'm just ending here, then next concept we'll study in the next lecture, inshallah. So hope you've understood this much. What is your computer and need of information, students? Need of information we have studied here in this lecture, students. Okay, students, need of information is basically what, students? To take the decision, long-term, short-term decision, to take the strategic decision. You have to remember these, students. And it is also used to develop your intellectual, okay, thinking, the intellectual credibility, we can say, it develops. Okay, so that you can think on your own and to take the decisions. Okay, so students, we have learned the concept of computer also. So remember, computer, it has been derived from the Latin word computere, okay, which means to calculate, to count, to sum up, to think together. Okay, and the definition we have studied right now, and the block diagram we have taken, just seen here. This is the block diagram of the your CPU. That is your central processing unit. Okay, and together all input, CPU and output devices, all the peripherals makes your what? Your computer. Okay, so hope you've understood this. So Until then, just stay safe, stay blessed. Assalamu alaikum.